go. Told you to get you back home. Eventually.
Eventually.
Yes, I know. I nearly flew us into a supernova, but that wasn't my fault, okay? I once threw the TARDIS manual into a supernova. Not my fault. Right then, guess I'll be off then. Go on. Look, I know you haven't been home for a while, and it might take a little bit of getting used to, the whole space and time thing. But you'll get it. Go on. Oh no! Looks like I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Henry!
We're for another adventure? What is that?
Well, it looks like I'm not leaving you on your own for much. This is a dematerialization circuit and it's just broken. It may take a little bit of time to fix, but I don't mind. Right. Oh, that's not good. Oh. It may have got us somewhere, but probably not where we need to be. Henry?
Yeah.
What year are you from?
2021.
Yeah, we're only a year out.
We're in 2020.
Henry Redwood, welcome back to the year the world stood still.
Stop worrying. You'll be grand. You'll be grand now, alright?
Yeah. Mum, I'm going to... in this pandemic, I'm going to lose my job.
You won't, Jack. You won't.
I may...
You won't?
I may do, Mum, because it's people higher up. It's people losing their job in the pandemic.
I'm your mother. I know you won't. I've got every confidence in you. You'll be grand. Now, go on. Off the job. Come on. I love you, son. Bye.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Henry. How are you? How's your mother?
Good, she's good.
Well, this is awkward.
How's Candy?
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm new to the area, you see, and you know my head's a bit fuzzy with time zones. You don't happen to know when we are?
2020.
Yes, I get that, but what's the date?
The 23rd of March, I think.
23rd. Stop. Did you not hear what she just said? The 23rd of March. You remember this?
I'm not very good with dates, but...
Sorry. The 23rd of March, 2020.
Henry, are you sure you're okay with this man?
He's just a little bit...
It's the date that the national lockdown of the United Kingdom was announced.
Are you okay, young man?
This is very
Are you fine?
awkward. I'm from the government, you see, and Henry is my trainee.
No, Henry's my neighbour. I'm sorry. Henry's only a young lad and he's my neighbour. But Henry,
Look,
I think you need to get away from this man.
Long story short,
come over here.
you need to stay at home for your own safety.
No, I think he needs to be away from you for his own safety.
There's a pandemic going on, you know. Your son, I saw him walk away to work. It's not safe.
Of course, he's going to work. What are you on about?
Henry.
Henry, do not go anywhere with that man. I'll be on the phone to your mother.
Come on.
Will you leave the child alone?
Look, please, for your own safety.
Henry, get over here or I'll ring your mother.
I've known him quite a while, and he actually
I've
means
known
that.
you since you were in your nappies. Now get over here and I'll be on the phone to your mother.
Stay at home. And if I were you, and if I really were you...
Excuse me,
if
young
I
man.
were you, I would...
Don't you be pointing your finger at me.
I'd be on the phone to your son right now and telling him to get home. Believe me. For everyone's sake.
Henry, why are you hanging around with him? Come back here, the pair of you.
Sorry about my neighbour, just a little bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you back to this exact date.
It's fine.
But you know what this means? We need to stay at home, and it's not safe for you to go back home and bump into yourself and your own family. So, you know what this means.
It's like Back to the Future 2.
Back to the Future 2. Yeah, whatever pop culture reference you want to make. It means we have to make the TARDIS our new home.
What,
Come on!
Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone.
The Prime Minister has announced the most drastic limits to our lives that the UK has ever seen in living memory.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Today, 335 people are confirmed to have died from coronavirus. That's 6 times more than this time last week.
Boris Johnson tonight described this as a moment of national emergency. The coronavirus crisis is hitting home.
Hey, Jonah. What's up? Sorry. Bad timing.
Speaking of 2020, it was quite a stressful year with me.
Alright, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this thing to break. Just sort of did. Thanks, dear. So, your lockdown, it was it? I mean, you know, obviously wasn't very, yeah, was it?
It was alright, just, you know, work, just...
Anything you want to talk about?
Not really, no, just... what it is.
When you say not really, it almost definitely means yes, so come on.
It's just, you know, weird that one day I'm at school failing at my mocks and, you know, all that stuff.
I told you to put those days behind you. Look, you aced that ancient Egypt test. I told you you would.
Yeah, because that's because I've got you.
Yes, but, you know, that brain up there doesn't come all by itself. I mean, yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it? You're good, okay? Trust me.
Yeah. Thank you for just helping me.
Do you regret it?
What can with you? Of course not.
Because if I get you back home, I can always take you back and, you know, if you ever need any space, I can just leave you. If that's what you need.
No.
Oh, good, because, you know, that's not what I want either. Right, okay, back onto fixing this. Right, it might take a few months, but we'll get there. In the meantime, we wait for the whole lockdown to blow over. I'm sure it won't be that long. Come on, it'll be fun. We'll make a day of it, or a week, or a month, or a year. Spoiler. Have you heard it's going to be a year? Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah. Just a medium cheese.
I'm bored. Come
I
on.
know.
Ugh.
What kind of a madman puts that on a pizza?
What's he putting on the pizza?
Flipping pineapple.
Pineapple. Love it. Oh, is that the same as pears? Don't put pears on a pizza. Don't put pears on a pizza. That's a bad experience for me. Did I say I'm bored?
Just plain cheese, please. Just as soon as you can. Address? TARDIS. Whoops.
You made me miscount. What are you doing standing there? I've got to count all of these buttons and levers all over again.
Do you want me to do it again?
Well, there's nothing else you can do because I'm bored. Whose idea was it to stay in here for the entirety of lockdown? Well, it certainly wouldn't have been mine.
Wasn't my idea.
Who lives on this planet?
Who decided to take me back?
Not me. Am I always going to suffer this from you? Serious?
Now let's turn to the United States, to the city of Minneapolis. The city is still reeling from the death of an unarmed black man in police custody. These were some of the scenes earlier this morning. People were still out on the streets. Overnight, some buildings close to the demonstrations were set on fire. Wednesday was the second night that police and protesters clashed. Tear gas was fired by police while protesters threw rocks and also sprayed graffiti. Businesses were also looted. The mayor of Minneapolis spoke a few hours ago about the protests.
What's that?
Nothing about now. Black Lives Matter things going on.
Oh. I see.
That doesn't bother you?
Bother me. It doesn't bother me. Of course, it bothers me.
Okay, good, because it's a serious matter.
Well, yes, of course it is. It's about humanity themselves, not about what they look like, who they are, where they were born. We are all one species. Everyone has that in their mind, but when it comes to a tragedy like this, who wins, eh? Everyone is so eager to go out there and fight for human rights and then show off on social media about their new 55-inch TV screen that they managed to acquire on the day. Humanity will never be equal. Not because of race, not because of sexuality, but just because they haven't got common decency. Think about what is right for others. So yes, Henry, it bothers me. Oh. Quick, come here, quick.
What is it?
Some kind of alien activity. Finally, something to do in the year 2020.
Wait, what day is it?
Unsure. May June time, I think. Not sure on an exact date. Wait, I've got a location.
Ooh.
Your house. Well, not specifically your house, the house opposite to your house. Who lives there? Do you know them?
Briefly,
They're not an alien, are they?
I don't think so.
Not green and flubbery with a zip along their forehead, are they?
Well, they do talk Irish, so doesn't matter.
You better check it out though, just in case. I mean, this is for serious hard work, not because we want to get outside the TARDIS or anything. Of course, it's just like general precaution, isn't it? You see aliens, and we go and greet the aliens. Let's go. Come on.
Oi! Get off my lawn! Who's this?
No,
I'm gonna help you.
you cannot help me. I have been observing you. You suffer from emotions. Emotions are a weakness.
I think I'll help you this because I think I disagree with you because I think you say no to this and I think because I think you say no to this and I think I'll help you for this because we're going through a hard time.
Cease talking. This difficult time that you have experienced brings you sadness. I can remove your sadness.
No, I think I disagree.
The human race has disappointed you. They have locked you indoors. Your safety officers are killing your own species. This makes you feel angry. Join with me, and we can remove differences and emotions. We can become one species. Human detected. Status on compatibility positive.
Doctor!
Whoa, wait. Stay back.
The doctor is detected.
How? How can you be here? How? Why now?
Doctor, what is that?
That is a Cyberman.
Funny name.
It's you. Humanity. So hell-bent on wanting to know more, understand more, be more like technology, that they themselves become machines.
Humanity did this to me. They locked us indoors. Afraid. Alone. I felt so many emotions. Now I feel nothing.
Oh my god. This is just a normal conversion. This is a self-conversion. What? Whoever's in that suit felt so bitter, so separate from the rest of the world, that they felt they would be better trapped inside a cold metal shell.
So, you're telling me they chose to be a Cyberman?
Look at your world at the moment. Who wouldn't want to get away from it all? Is that right?
This is correct. If you refuse the upgrading process, then you will be deleted. Delete.
What we always do.
Right!
Where's he gone?
I don't know. How have you done that?
Wait, look, you don't need to do anything to us.
Humanity will be upgraded, Doctor. No one will feel the events of this year any longer. This, Doctor, is my 2020 vision.
We're in the middle of a global pandemic, the middle of the most emotional time in humanity's recent history.
Get down on the ground!
Yeah, what he said!
I know it's hard for you to let go of people, especially someone like me that you've been with for quite a while.
3 left, and I will defend these 3 until my very last regeneration.